Hey guys, so today I have a very special video for you guys. I know I say it like all the time, but like today it is special because today I will be opening up the Licca-chan Demon Slayer collaboration. And it comes with Licca-chan dressed up as Nezuko and Haruto dressed up as Tanjiro. So I'm so glad that I was able to get these because they're always so expensive. But I actually found a really amazing deal for them. And so I got them, of course. These are actually going to be my first Licca-chan dolls that I have personally. So that's also like really great. So they come inside this little sleeve and they're both boxed separately. So this has like Tanjiro and Nezuko on the front, which is, if you don't know, though Tanjiro is the main character from Demon Slayer and Nezuko is his sister who was turned into a demon. He's a demon slayer, she's a demon. Yeah. And here is the back, which I think is such a very pretty background. I will absolutely be using that to take pictures. So inside the sleeve on this side, there is Licca-chan as Nezuko. And here you can see her inside the box. She's so pretty. Like, everything about her is so pretty and it's so detailed. Like, the detailing and quality of the materials kind of blew me away. And of course, on the back, you can see words. Not sure what they say. I cannot read kanji or hiragana or literally any Japanese lettering system. I can't read any of it. So I'm not sure what this says at all. But I'm excited. So there she is. And of course, on the other side, we have Haruto as Tanjiro, who also has amazing quality. Like, I haven't touched them yet, but just looking at them, I'm kind of blown away by how good the quality is. And here's the back of his box. Still can't read it. So I'm not even gonna make an attempt to know what it says. Maybe I'll use like Google Translate later or something. Who knows? So right off the bat, before I even take them out of the box, something that I've noticed that was very cool is if you look inside at their little accessories, they have the little earrings that he wears. They have his sword, and they also have like this little hilt piece. So you can, not hilt piece, what's the word? Clamp, I guess? So you can connect his sword to his hand so it looks like he's holding it because their hands don't actually close. I thought that was a very nice detail. And of course, Licca-chan as Nezuko comes with the socks, the sandals, and the leg warmers she wears. But she also comes with the little, I'm not sure if it's a bamboo piece or a scroll. I never really thought too much about it. But right here, that does go around her face. So it looks like she has the little thingy in her mouth. So that's really cool. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get these out of the box and then we are going to look at them and talk about them and stuff. Okay, so I've gotten them out of the box, and so I was thinking we could start with Haruto. So immediately, the thing that stood out most was the quality of his outfit. It's very well made. So we'll start from the top. So the hair is what definitely like solidified for me that this is Haruto and Licca-chan dressed up as the Demon Slayer characters. not dolls of them. Because Tanjiro canonically has like crimson hair or whatever, and this is like clearly brown. It's like a dark brown with like these light brown streaks in it. It's so soft. I have never felt doll hair that felt like this. I think it's saran, but honestly, it could be anything, and I wouldn't know because the feel is so unfamiliar to me. But yeah, and on his face, you can see he has the little scar on his forehead. I think it's a scar. I'm pretty sure it was a scar. Yeah, it has to have been a scar. You can see his eyes, and of course his face. I really like how they have like these little kind of anime-esque eyes. Like all Licca-chan dolls have it, but I feel like it works really, really well with the collaboration that they are kind of a more cartoonish style, you know? For his Slayer uniform, it's honestly pretty perfect and on brand. You have the little school-esque uniform here, his shoes, which are these sandals with the little leg piece thing. They're one piece. I really like how they have like the toe on the little shoe mold. It's kind of giving like Mycene in that sense. And then what they used for his little robe, I'm not sure what material this is. It feels kind of like nylon. It also smells like nylon. I'm not gonna lie. It feels a lot like this checker print jacket that I have. Like, I'm not convinced it's not the same material. It also feels kind of like a raincoat. So it could be either one. But I am very, very impressed by the attention to detail. Like, even back here, they have like the little rivets, which, now that I think about it, why does he have rivets in fabric? I don't know. But yeah, for articulation, he has 5 points, which are the shoulder, the head, and then the hip. And for anyone who doesn't know, something about the Licca-chan dolls that's really cool is instead of traditional articulation, they bend, kind of like a Betty Spaghetti would, if you know what those are. And if not, then I don't know of anything else that's even similar. But instead of having joints, they're kind of like made of like this little wire and rubber combo, I think. So yeah, that was super cool. So here he is. And I didn't take all of his accessories out of the bags yet, so I'll do that right now. Let me grab some scissors. So here you can see his sword, which looks pretty much exactly like it should. There it is. It's a lot longer than I thought it would be, not gonna lie. Like, I kind of assumed because it was for a doll that they were gonna like make it like super, super tiny, but they didn't do that at all. And so how I think it's supposed to go is I'm pretty sure you put the little sword into this little piece right here, like slide it in. And so I'm gonna do that right now. We're gonna be experiencing this for the first time together. Ow. Okay, we got that there. And then I think this piece clips onto his arm, I believe. Yeah, just like that. I did it backwards because now it's on the outside of his hand. But yeah, it's supposed to go like that. Let me just switch to the other hand, honestly. Let's just do that. To avoid having to try to slide this sword back into another, back into the slot the other way, I'm just gonna put this on the other hand. Okay. So here it is. Now he's got his little sword on. Yeah, that's how that's supposed to go. He also came with the scabbard, which is also inside the plastic still. I didn't remove that either. Right here. And then lastly, we have his earrings, which I didn't take out yet for a reason, because I wanted to be able to show you guys just how detailed they are. This is exactly what they look like in like every panel of the manga. So I just thought that was super, super cool how detailed it actually is. Now, before we move on to Licca-chan, I would like to address something. This stand, I don't know how the stand is supposed to work. I don't know where the stand is supposed to go. I don't know who thought of this stand. I don't know whose idea this was. I don't even know why it's here. This is the worst stand I have ever encountered in my entire life. Like, I genuinely got angry trying to figure out how this thing works. It was the absolute worst. Now, with that being said, we're gonna move on to Licca-chan, who, in case you forgot, is dressed up as Nezuko. So, let's start with the elephant in the room. Her stand sucks too. It's not as bad as his, but her stand also is absolutely dreadful. Like this. So apparently how you're supposed to use it is you're supposed to have one foot inside here, the other foot out here, and then this is supposed to grip onto the leg, except it doesn't grip onto the leg. The foot can't fit in here. Like, it can, but it's so small, there's so much room, it's gonna slide around, and she's always falling over. So this stand is also really, really stupid. But between the two, this one's worse. Like, honestly, I really would like to know who made these stands and to hear how they explain themselves. Like, you can come out. I promise we're not gonna jump you. Okay, maybe we will, but anyways. With Licca-chan, I honestly love almost everything about her. I have 2 complaints. And I didn't even show you the doll yet. I'm already complaining. But you know what? It's fine. You're here. My first complaint is the sandals. Cute in concept. Doesn't really work. Of course. My second thing that isn't really a complaint, just like I feel it could have been done better. If you know, Nezuko has like kind of two-toned hair. The bottom of her hair is kind of like in like a 2014 ombre. Almost, sort of. And they just kind of put orange hair at the bottom and it's like longer. And I think that also was a second thing that solidified that this is Licca-chan dressed up as Nezuko. Because this is very much giving kind of cosplay. Like, yeah, I got some extensions I'm gonna put under, you know? It's still super cute, and I really, really like it. Of course, the hair quality is, once again, unlike anything I've ever felt. I'm not sure if maybe it's just Japanese saran. Maybe they have different manufacturers they go through than in the US, and that's why it feels so soft and different and good. But I love it. So, starting from the top, we have her little bow, which is very accurate. She does have a bow just like that. So that was really cool. Here we have her little, I'm gonna call it a muzzle. And the way that it works is on the back, it like kind of clamps like a keychain almost. And it has these 2 little spikes that go into her earring holes on her ears to keep it in place. And I just thought that was super innovative and cool. So yeah, that was a really great idea. Almost good enough to make up for those stupid, horrible stands. As for her outfit, it did take me a little bit to figure out how it works because I could not find an opening. And then I realized the little obi sash is Velcro in the back, and that's how you get it on and off. You unwrap that, and then you can undo this, which I thought was super cute. So I feel like this is real silk. It feels like real silk, but I could be wrong. Of course, we have like the little white trim there. Everything about it's very detailed, very, very spot on to literally everything. The little leg warmers, spot on. The socks, spot on. The sandals would be spot on if they could stay on her feet, but they can't. So that kind of is what it is. Now, I'm not sure if it's a me problem, maybe I'm not bending enough, or I'm just too scared to bend far enough, but it doesn't seem like her arms are bending like they should. You know? I'm not positive they're bending. Now, her knees and legs, those are definitely bending, but I'm not sure about her arms, and I'm too afraid of breaking her to try to bend it further. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to turn her around just so you can see her from the back. Yeah. And I'm also going to take off her little robe thing just so you can see what it looks like without it. Like, everything about this is super detailed, and I just think that is so, so cool, honestly. And like, on the cloak, there's space to where everything kind of just slides in as a hole to go right in there, so you don't really have to worry about it bunching up the sleeves inside of here. And there's like actual space for it to fit. I also thought that was really, really cool and smart. So that's her. And of course, one last look at Haruto. We'll do here. And we'll turn him around. And yeah, so those are them. I was so excited, and after opening them, I feel like every bit of excitement that I had was justified. These are amazing. The quality's amazing. These are my first Licca-chan dolls, but they definitely will not be my last because I am blown away by these. So yeah, if you like this video, leave a like. If you love this video, be sure to subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye!